light on here. Let's get some light on. An hour and 11 minutes. All right. Let's see what we got. Whew. Who we got there? Brian B. Hey, got a little hot bite going on. I ain't been out here but about 15 minutes. And the water's real low. You know the spot. So the water's real low. I got an hour and 11 minutes worth of traffic, so I might as well pull off on the side of the road. I got a little something here. Let me get these two rods back in the water. And I'll show you what I got. We'll weigh one of them up. Thank you, Nina. All right. Let's get the little fella. Let's get him back in the water real quick. Uh-oh. We got hooked pretty good. Let's come over here. I ain't had a chance to even change my pants. Still got my work clothes on. That's the little fella. Thank y'all for coming in. This is a little fella. I'm not even gonna weigh him. He's probably 2 pounds. It's a little sandwich, but get him back in the water. Get this one. No, don't go nowhere. Coming back for you. All right. So this is the same eel I've been using for the last couple of days. This is the eel that I used in Brian B's tournament. I think that was. Yeah, I think that's when so this is a couple days old, but you know how eel is. Just put it on a little bit of ice, and it'll keep working for you. So I'm gonna try to get this one back out there. Let me go a little bit further over there, but this is I hope y'all can hear me. I don't have my mic on, but this is outgoing tide. The water is getting pretty low, almost. I probably have an hour before I can't even fish here. But let's get this other. I can find the rod. Let's get this. Thank y'all for coming in. I see we got 13 in, 7 thumbs up. Appreciate it. Hope y'all can at least see. I got one rod out. Trying to get the other one out. And all right, hang on. Let's see. I'll get this second rod back out here. Try to keep the leaves off of him. All right. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going live to maybe later on, but since I was over here and I got 2 on the bank already, might as well let y'all see what I got. I'll get the hook out of him. All right, let me get this one back in the water. Usually they try to get something else. All right. else. All right, let's clean this fella up a little bit. Okay, some of these off. My opinion, for me, fishing on the bank, this is probably, these first 3 weeks of December are probably the best. So let's clean him up. I try to get out as much as I can. You can see this fella right here, right? 217. So again, I've only been out here about maybe 30 minutes. I got 2 on the bank. I'm gonna weigh him. I'm gonna say he's about 17, 18 pounds. Let's weigh him up. Caught one last night about the same weight, about 7. Looks like it could be cousin. So the big ones are out here right now. Just gotta be patient. It was really warm yesterday. Temperatures dropped today. So we'll take these gloves off for a second. Got 18 and 13 thumbs up. Thank you very much. I'll try to stand out of the way of the rods, but I hadn't planned on going live, but since I got a couple, I don't know if y'all want to take some guesses. My guess is about 17. Let's see what we got here. Stand on this side. John Boy's catfishing. Yeah, just about right. So 18.6. I think we said the net was 1.6. So yep, right, almost perfect guess. I know it'll look the opposite way when y'all see it. So you're about 17 pounds. So anyway, just wanted to share that with y'all. If anybody was out and about or sitting home, I know we got a few shows coming on later tonight. I don't even know what time it is. I'm guessing it's probably around 5-ish, 5:30, at 5 o'clock. All right. So if anybody came in, I guess I'll take a quick picture of it. Send the picture home. And then I'll get him back in the water, him or her. This is about identical to the one, I still got the timer on, about identical to the one I caught last night. So I'm hoping these next 2 weeks, they keep getting bigger and bigger. While the weather's pretty mild, you can get out here and stand it. So, all right. Let's get another look at him. All right. So this was 17. Crappie Day Fish On. Steve Mosley. So we got the planes going ahead. Let the plane go by. All right. Let's go ahead and get him back in the water. Some of this stuff out of the way. All right. I had to pull out my other phone so I can see who's all in. I just kind of popped up on everybody, I'm sure. Rebel River Cats, hey, hey. So I didn't even bring lights because I wasn't planning on being here. I do have it's not that bad. I got some black lights. Let me grab those real quick. Be right back. And get a chair so I can sit down. Alright. So make it a little bit better. Yeah. All right. And that, thank you. All right, let me turn my car off so those lights will go off. Okay, all right, stepped on the, I'm gonna break the scale. And I got the, all right. See if I can angle this camera a little better. Yeah. I think we'll see it go down if it goes down. So, just to review, I got the 9'6" Whisker Seeker out there, and I got a 7'6" Hellcat heavy action. Trying to figure out. I don't know if I showed you all these, but these are the black lights. These are the portable ones. And it's a lot easier than carrying batteries around all over the place. Just gotta get a few more. Probably gotta get a few more. Or learn how to position them a little better. But yeah, I think you can see that's about as good as it's gonna get out here. All right. So that's what we got. And we got, like I said, mentioned, I got eel that I had. When was the tournament? Saturday? Yeah, so we did the tournament. I fished here early that morning. So I had eel and I just been fishing with it. Today is Tuesday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, so 4 days old. It's still catching fish. I thought somebody said it got the same light. Let me get on my, I'll show y'all something else. So as you can see here, this is my little tide. Let me pull it up a little higher. So this is how I gauge what the tides are doing. So you can see the tide is falling. It's 5:12. Low tide here in DC is 8:36 p.m. So, right now where I'm fishing, I'm guessing it's probably 4 feet of water, maybe something like that. And I usually like the outgoing tide. Skipjack Cindy just had a 1K giveaway. Hang on, let the plane go by. Find my own stuff. Okay. Oh, I just updated this phone today and it just got everything looking crazy. I don't want all that stuff. Let me see. Yeah, this is the Android. So, yeah, Skipjack Cindy just did a 1K giveaway a couple nights ago. Congratulations. 1,000 subscribers. Okay. This way, just to look at it. All right. It'll go right to my video, but it's not doing that right now. Shalimar and all kind of stuff going on here. I can't find myself. All right, let's see. Raw Dog OG subscribed to my channel today, so thank you, Raw Dog. It's just not cooperating. View channel. There we go. Try to turn this down. All right. Yeah, you see Rod. You see it's only two out there right now. Let's see how far up I can go. Brian B was in first. And Fishing with Steve Mosley. Mr. Rogers 317, thank you. I didn't see Cool Cats. Miss you. I did see Nina's Kayak Crew in there. Big Vince. I got some old bait, but it's bait on the hooks. A little too dark. I better stay with two right now because I have them crossed up over each other. John Boy's Catfishing. Chucky. Annette. 217 Rebel Outdoors. John Boys, Crappy Day Fish on. I saw here Rebel River. Saw you. There we go. Skipjack Cindy. All right, how's it going tonight? Okay. So Skipjack Cindy, I was just out here. I guess it's been a little about an hour now at this point. But I had and the water is tide is going out, so the water level is dropping. So I just threw a couple rods out before I move on to my next spot that we plan on fishing tonight. But I had a pretty good takedown on that big Whisker Seeker and ended up being 17 pounds. And then the other Hellcat had a little small one. So I said, at least I can capture it, start a live up. Got a few people, got 22. That's not bad for me. It's pretty good for me. I got 22 in, so we'll sit here for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to move on to another spot. You know, I still got my work clothes on, so we'll see what happens. We got one or two, one decent one. Maybe they're trying to get a little bit more to eat. But yeah, it was a nice take. I wish I didn't have the camera on when I caught the first one. When I was weighing it, but I kind of took it down slow and yeah. So we'll see if we get another one here. It's still early. It looks late, but it's only 5:17. But like I was saying when I first came on, in my opinion, this particular week, this is December I think today is the 5th. I go back and look at, I used to do a lot of the month-long tournaments, and you would record the fish and measure them. So you can go back in that app and see which days did well. So usually November, which I was just so busy, didn't get a chance to fish a lot, is it's only, and literally I think within the last half an hour is when it got dark. But yeah, sunset I think was like 4:50. But yeah, it's a little after 5 o'clock. So I go back into that application, Chaos Fishing. Here we go. Oh! Got one. All right. Y'all gotta excuse the bell, but I want to keep some pressure on him. He's over here in the corner. Gotta bring him back over here. There he comes. Alright, I think I can see y'all from the bell. Push this thing up and in the branches. Okay. Alright, you see this whisker seeker is heavy, but it's fast action, so you see that rod tip bending, and I learned the hard way by trying to lift the fish up by the tip and broke the tip. Here he is. All right, let me get the net ready. All right. I know y'all be laughing. I've been struggling with this net, and I do have a new light. Let me see if I can get him over here, get him out of these weeds. Here we go. Can't see him yet. There he is. Come on. All right, get this net out here. All right, in the net. I got him. All right. Whew. Okay. Got a little weight to him. Woo. Here we go. Let's see. I don't want to break the tip, but I'll lift this thing up so you can see him a little bit. I think, maybe. All right, let's do it. All right. Let me get him out of this net. Yeah. They're biting tonight. Just get Brian B to have his tournaments at night. You want to have it 7 in the morning. Still that stuck on my sleeve here. Hope y'all can hear me okay. This is the same old piece of eel from, I'm gonna leave it like that, from Saturday. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. Let me get this one back out. Look at this one in a second. As far out as I wanted, but all right. Let me hold him up real quick. Get the net stuff. He might be a little bit bigger than the last one. Go right around. I should have wrote my name on them. Make sure it ain't the same one. Not. So I'm gonna say maybe 20. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Try to keep them out of the leaves. just in case. Alright. Anybody got any guesses? Hope it's going to be 20 this time. Alright, let's see what we got here. Maybe. Almost about the same. Alright. Let's turn this joker on. Pounds. Alright, here we go. Yeah. So it's locking out at 20.6. Locked out at 20.6 minus 1.6, so 19. We'll go 19 official. So we got a 17, a 19, and a 2. 17, 19, and a 2. Let me fishing with my back to the poles. I better put a bell on there to help himself out. All right, let's lift him up. I don't think I brought my headlight. Might have forgot it. I might be going home early. Going home early tonight. Shoot, it's not doing too bad. All right, let's take another good look at this fella here. Here we go. So he weighed in at 19. Weighed in at 19. Let's get a good look at him. All right. So we got a 17, a 19, and a 2. So let's get him back in the water. All right, let me see if I brought my headlamp. I'll be right back. Charged up and left it right on the floor. Let me get these. So I got 3 of these right now. Let's put this one out. See if that'll do anything. Does that lighten it up a little bit? Okay, and I got this light, so if I really need to see what's going on down here, I can turn that one on. All right. So that's 3 on the bank. In a little bit over an hour. All right, let's see who we got. Live chat 24. Thank you, thank you. I can figure how this is going. Hillbilly Hondo is in. Mr. Roger, Eric B. Joshua Perham Big Vince. Oh, I saw some guesses. Let's see who got the close. Well, 217. You said 19.4. That's pretty close in my book. 18.7. Yeah, about the same. 18.8. 20.4. Yeah, everybody's right on. I think we all. Oh, let me get over here a little closer. I think we all getting pretty good at guessing these sizes now. I think we're getting pretty good. Brandon's Outdoor, hello to you too. I think Bugman 22 was in. Skull Rush, everybody's coming in. I know this is earlier than most folks are fishing on a Tuesday, but it's 5:30 my time. And when I looked at the traffic report, it said an hour and 11 minutes to get home. I'll wait that one out. I'll wait that out a little bit. But as I was saying, in my opinion, for me, fishing from the bank in this area, these 3 weeks, these first 3 weeks of December are my favorite, probably the best, especially when it's mild. It's probably 40 something degrees. It was 58, 59 Saturday when Brian B had his. I came out for a little bit Sunday night. I can't remember what I did. Then last night, oh no, it was Sunday night that I caught the 17, and I didn't go out last night. But I'm out tonight for a little bit. So I got a 17, a 19, and a 2. And in the water, the tide is slowly going out, so I have to keep my eyes on it. But and like I mentioned, Joe Ziegler. Hey, Skull Rush. I think I caught everybody. I think I'm up. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Go by. Yeah, it's a little blurry, but it's not that bad. So we'll see. Maybe give it another, maybe another hour, see what happens. I don't know what time the first, usually, was this Tuesday? Was that Creole? I can't keep up with everybody. I forget the dates. I think Creole is on tonight. So I'll give you a little bit of pregame before the big shows come on. Yeah, 8 p.m. Thank you. Muskrat Creole. Batteries, at least this battery, I'm already at 50%, 57 on here, but I got a couple chargers. I haven't organized myself very well. This is the iPhone one. Well, yeah, well, that's not too bad for the first hour and a half or so. See, I'm working tomorrow night, Friday night, so maybe I'll get it. Well, what I might do is go out late tomorrow night. This is probably like maybe 11 p.m. for a little bit, just to see what's going on. And I won't be able to do that Friday night, so what I'll try to do is maybe, what's the biggest blue out of the Potomac that you know of? Well, Donald Long. Hey, so I've spoken to 2 people that I've seen a person catch a 70, and that's Brian B off the boat. And I talked to somebody who caught a 70, and if you watch Stand Day, you'll sometimes see Make It Look Easy 202. He fishes, let me let the plane go by. It's not as bad as it was like right around Thanksgiving, with planes like every 2 minutes is planes. But yeah, so Brian B, and he's got his on video. Go back and I'm gonna say, we got a tap. We got something going on right here. I'm gonna say maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, right around Christmas, maybe a day or two after Christmas, if I remember correctly. He's got one on the boat, and I think it was on chicken. That was 70. And I don't think that's the only 70 that Brian B has caught, but that one definitely was, you got the video on that one. Here we go. Come on. Let's get one more. All right. Yeah, let's take. That's a little one. So these have been pretty good takedowns so far. Pontoon Jody. Hello. So I hope that answered that question. Now, as far as fish over 60, I know that Has Life has one. I think it was 63. He's got a video of that one. I'm gonna probably say 2 years ago, maybe 2.5. No, let me see. No, maybe 3 years ago. I think that was like when he first came out, and that was like in January. This is all, during pandemic, so most folks were sitting in the house, and all I was doing was watching fishing. That's why I can remember all these times. But, and then let's see who else that you can go back. Of course, Chunky's got plenty of videos of some 50 plus. If Brian, I think Brian is back in the chat, so he can confirm or give y'all the or maybe he can even put the link up to that 70 that he caught. 30 fish, hello. I think I mentioned Donald Long. Bex caught a couple. She caught 250s, and where she caught those 250s is not very far from where I'm at right now. I think there's video of those, and they were in the upper 50s, close to 60. So I think that's all that. Here we go. Come on. This is a baby out here on that Hellcat. I don't know how long you've been gone, Brian B, but I brought a 19. So for those just coming in, been out here probably since about a little before 4:30. I've got a 17, a 19, and a 2. So if you go to the very, very beginning, I was weighing the first 2 because I just started live since it was having a little bit of a bite. And then maybe 20-25 minutes ago, the 19 pounder. Let's see. Pontoon Jody, I think that question was directed at somebody else about fishing Saturday. I guess that's part 2 of the Secret Partner, and we had a good time this past Saturday. Weather was great. The folks fishing. Here we go. This is when I'm missing my night light, because I can't see the dog when it came down here. Nah, I think I can get away with hoisting this. Yeah, I was exaggerating a little bit. Try not to hurt them, but fish is a fish. All right. Barely hooked right in the top corner. Just a little fella, say about 3 pounds, maybe 4 pounds. All right, you got a long face, like a dolphin, a shark. All right, let's get this one back in. Barely see down here. Yep, I think what happens, I was using the light a couple nights ago, and I charged it up and left it right on the floor in the house. I think I'm gonna let me see. Yeah, I better. This is doing pretty well, but let me put this piece of eel on a little bit better. So I still have a lot of bait left over from Saturday, so that's why I've been trying to obviously fish a lot, but see, I stay on. Yeah, so, according to the live stream, I've been on for 45 minutes. So, yeah, actually, I haven't been out here as long as I thought. 45 minutes. So we got 32 people. Boy, I'm about to break my record. 26 thumbs up. Thank you. So that's fish number 4. I didn't weigh that one up, but if I had to guess, about 4 pounds. And okay, so where did I leave off? So we were talking about the Saturday, which was the first part of the partners. And for those who, I'm guessing maybe all of y'all were probably on Saturday, but if anybody that wasn't or is not familiar with it, this is one of Brian B's tournaments. And so he spun the wheel about a week ago, and so you paired up one from the bank and one on the boat. Well, apparently two on the boat, 2 on the bank. But anyway, me and JG Hill were together. We were solo act, so he was on the boat by himself, I was on the bank by myself. Who do we have else? So Austin, and he was on the boat, and who was partnered up with Parker Pursuits was partnered with Austin. Austin, I think Austin threw back more fish than he threw a lot back, but it bit us in the butt too. And then you had Regulators, you had Doug and Fashizzle. They ended up winning. They had 6. Hang on, let me let that plane. So they ended up with 60.8 pounds, and we ended up with 60.0 pounds. So they got us by 0.8. And so, you know, so let me go back. So what you had to decide on, you know, each person could keep 2 fish. And in my case, JG Hill caught a 50-pounder, which was, I think he says, is his PB as far as live streaming, and, you know, on film and video. So you can go back and see that one. And I wasn't doing super great, but I did catch one with 4 minutes left, and it was just a little bit too small to take the lead back. So anyway, but that's what makes it interesting for everybody that's watching. I think I left a couple. Who else did I leave out on day 1? Anyway, you can go back and look at that one. So day 2 is coming up this Saturday, and I think it's probably some folks in here now that might be, I think, Pontoon Jody, and I don't know who's paired up with who on the second day, but you can go in and 85.5. You can go in and take a look there. I don't know if you go to the Brian B's YouTube page and see if it has listed who's fishing, but I'm sure by Wednesday night they'll be talking about it. As I said, this is my absolute favorite part of the year to fish. Not too cold. You know, you're not even blowing smoke. I was out Sunday night and it was cool. I was on the riverside, and the fog was just coming down over the water. Fog. Bobby Newton, how's the bite? Well, that's why I decided to go live, because I was kind of just like, you know, getting off work, and I looked at the traffic and I still see it's moving slow. The good thing about this spot is I can see Parkway and the bridge, and I kind of know with the traffic if we're looking at Waze. But so I landed and you can go back all the way to the beginning, a 17-pounder and a 2-pounder. I said, well, let me go ahead and go live since I'm sitting here fishing. And then I guess about 25 minutes ago, caught a 19, and then about 5 minutes ago, maybe another 4-pounder. So that's So according to this recording, I've been live for 50 minutes. So, you know, 4 fish in 50 minutes, that's good for me. I'll take it. Bobby Newton. Okay, so we're getting the lineup. Yo, Billy Hondo, I appreciate you looking out for me. I ain't gone nowhere. It's just a real busy time of the year. Danny and Reeling by Faith are on the team together. LG Bass and Greenwell. Let's see, did he list the rest of them? Let's see, Don Johnson. I missed Don Johnson. I think I spoke to Joshua. John Long, yeah. This is probably, I need to take a look, see what it's looking like out there, because this water will be gone in a few minutes. And I was going to talk about bait. Let me see. Take a look real quick. Give it maybe another half hour or so, see what happens. This is a good spot for outgoing tide though. Maybe not this far out, but you never know. I caught my only snakehead when it was about this, water's about this low, and it was on a piece of eel. I won't use carp here with the water this low because the turtles like the carp. So the turtles will grab the carp. So I won't bring that out. But yeah, it still feels good out here. Let me see, you can see the temperature. And that's it. As far as equipment, I showed you the lights. I guess I got one more thing I can pull out of there if I can find it. I did end up getting another one of these flashlights. I kind of like this one. It's real lightweight, and you see I can see all the way across to the other side. Sometimes it'll be deer over there, so it works. I can kind of see what's going on out there. Down here in the bushes, make sure the raccoons not sneaking up on me. I got a video from a little while back sitting at this spot I had when there was a picnic table over here at one point in time, and so I just had my phone. I wasn't doing a live stream, just video recording, and a raccoon came up and grabbed my phone. Luckily he didn't make it to the edge. He took it in the water with him. Then one night I was out here and a big deer just walks by. So it's always some interesting stuff out here in the wildlife. Sometimes you'll see beavers swimming around. But yeah, the weather was so nice that Saturday morning. There was still people out here in kayaks, and that's not good when the kayaks are around. At least I don't have much luck with when kayaks are crossing over your lines. So I made a move to a spot about 3/4 of a mile down the road, easy to get to. it's just a different, to me, it's a different fight in deeper water and shallow water. This is very shallow. But last, I guess Sunday night, and I didn't do the video very well. I must have messed something up. I did a short, but and I'm gonna try to edit that video. But that little 17, not little, but that 17 pounder was peel and drag like crazy, and they just have a different, just feels different when the water depth. And I don't know, maybe somebody can speak to that. Is do fish fight harder in deeper water? I guess because they're deeper down than the shallow. Roddy Royal, hello. Jody and Arts. Oh yeah, Jody and Art. You know, my eyes must be playing tricks on me. Okay, Jody and Art. That 1 ton Art, and then Cool Cats and Big Mike. Oh man, I was looking right at it, just missed it. Okay. So yeah, so that's gonna be a good one. Make sure you tune in Saturday morning. I will be at my university's graduation. I am the Alumni Association president, so I have to induct the graduating class into the Alumni Association, and I have a board meeting, so I got a busy morning Saturday, and I'll make my way back. I don't know. It might take a little time, do some visiting. So yeah, so I'll have to watch the replay of the because I probably won't finish the board meeting till 2-ish, so I'll miss the whole thing. But good luck to everybody. I don't have any predictions. Every day is different. All I'll say is fish to the end, because you never know what's out there. And usually it only takes one fish. But I will say, well, at least my plan was, if I had caught those two, a 17 and a 19 Saturday morning, I would have kept both of them. That was my plan. But you know, the fishing in the daytime is literally night and day in this location. So I was just hoping I could land something decent, because the water was high, conditions were great, but it just didn't work out. And yeah, I would keep, I don't know if I would throw, back. I mean, you know, everybody got to know their waters and know the conditions and decide what to keep and what to throw back. I know for Austin, it sounds like they had scouted that spot pretty well, and he was pretty confident that he could catch another one bigger than, so he had caught one that was 20, 24, 22, something like that. And then he caught another one, but remember, if you weigh it, you got to keep it. Oh, I forgot to mention that for anybody who didn't know the rules. So, you know, you got to make it's a judgment call. You want to keep that fish or throw it back in hopes of catching another. So anyway, those folks who fishing Saturday got a chance to see that, so I'm sure they got the strategies, and we will see what happens. Because I had to watch the replay, but you can watch live. But yeah, so 33 folks in, 32 thumbs up. That's good. I'm keeping the first 20 and holding out for the second. Okay, that's a good idea. Now, Jody, you in the boat. Who's on the bank with you? Yeah, this water is not moving, and it's really slowing down. It's almost but not a bad hour. Seems like longer than an hour. 33 and 33. Uh-oh, now somebody left. 31, 33. Well, we're on top. Appreciate everybody. keeping that. Oh, okay. Oh, well, see, there you go. Now, that big fish that Art caught was at like 90 something. So yeah, y'all can do some damage. But I think, let me see if I remember. Bobcat, uh-oh, here we go. All right, fish on. Fish on. Ah, he got off. Got off. Should have waited a little bit. That's the only one I missed. Y'all saw that? Yeah, a little more patient. Let's get it back up. They still out there. That was a decent one. It felt like it could have been about 10 pounds or so. Been a number 5. Let me see if I can grab. Let me do this. Let me put the charger on real quick. I'm only fishing with 2 rods tonight because I won't be able to. I'll get all kind of lines crossed up if I try to put another one out there. Is that working? I don't know. Put that. I'll be right back. Not doing a good job of keeping up with my stuff, but all right. So I got something a little 39. Oh, we went up 39. Okay, so I got another product, a new one. Some of y'all probably already have these, and you can let me know. We can test it out right now. I think the battery should hold up. So anyway, what this is, and I keep losing. I already lost one already. But this is a little microphone that has a clip. Big Slim, Big Slim. How's it going? So let's see. Let me unplug the charger. I gotta find an adapter that will let you use this charger. Stick a bell on there since I'm flapping my gums. All right, so this is an iPhone, so it's got this piece. I guess this is Bluetooth, maybe. I don't know, or infrared, something. And you can charge it up right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert this into the phone, thusly. Testing, testing, testing. So it's supposed to cut down on the wind. And y'all let me know if you can't hear me anymore. I don't want to. If you can still hear me, somebody let me know. Somebody say something if you can still hear me. If it gets better or if it gets worse. LG Bass, he's going to be on there Saturday. Much more clear. Okay. All right. So I'm going to clip it. I'm try to clip it. Maybe I can clip it right here. called live testing. Okay, now the light went solid, so I'm gonna assume it's probably working again. Now that green light is solid. Now we're here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I went a little too far. But anyway, I think just walking around here, now that I know you got to stay with the solid green light, I can at least get to here. So, all right, let's attach this thing back again. Hold it up the other way. And I might have tripped it when I might have touched it with my hand. There we go. Light still solid. Okay. We'll roll with that. So I got that one doing I think Black Friday. I think it was a couple of dollars off. Somewhere on Amazon. But really I was trying to cut down on the wind. All right, let me get caught up with chat here. Phone upside down. All right, let me spin up a little bit. We got 40 in. Skipjack Cindy. Yep, okay. Let's see what we got. Middle Tennessee Hog Catcher. I missed you. There we go. Thank you for coming in. John Hobbs, I think. Oh, we were just talking about you. Make it look easy 202. John Hobbs, hello. So the question earlier was, what was the biggest blue cat that I either seen, catch, or heard caught on the Potomac? And I said that I saw a video of Brian B. on the boat catching the 70, and you and I talked about the 70 that you caught. And I think it was either mackerel or I forget the bait. I think you said mackerel. You caught it on. So those are the two biggest that I've heard of, at least me. I mean, people been fishing. Heck, I've been fishing the Potomac for over 30 years. So who knows what the biggest, I'm just saying YouTube time, YouTube age. Gen X or Gen Z, whatever we're on now, Gen T. So those are the two biggest. So, and if you want to elaborate on that story, but anyway, those are the two biggest. It's 270s. All right, so let me see who else I missed coming in. Crappy Day Fish on. Sounds good. Clip It. Big Slim. Steve. Okay, yeah, I think I know what happened. Once you get a little too far away, once that solid green light goes off, once that starts flashing, then it's not connected to that. So I don't know what the distance is. That was probably about 50 feet when I went over there by the car. But right now, I think it's holding up pretty good. At least I'll look at it. 74 minutes. I'll go back 74 minutes in the video. I'll look back and see how it sounded. All right, so I think I'm caught up. All that back noise is gone. Great. That's what I want to do, because what about the planes? Does it cut back on any of the airplane noise? That's the question. But that's the big thing I get here. Like there's a plane coming by now, a little further away, not on this side, but over there. How's that sounding? Yeah, there we go. Didn't hear it? Size matter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let me do a recap. So I wasn't planning on going live. I just pulled on the side of the road to let the traffic go down. This is starting to lessen up. I see the cars moving a lot faster. So if you go all, can hear it, but much less. Cool. Not as bad as before. Yeah. So, all right. And here comes the helicopter. We get everything over here. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely here you're gonna get everything. Um, so far, 4 on the bank, a 2, a 4, a 17, and a 19. So a couple good ones. And I missed one, got off. I'm gonna guess that one was about, I would say maybe 10, the way it felt. But Ron Duffy, hello. 36 people in. Good, 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 good. Appreciate it. Glad to give you hopefully a little bit of entertainment before the big shows come on. You got 8 o'clock. You got Muskrat and Creole. Always going to drop some great knowledge on everybody. If you want to learn something about fishing, that's one that you want to watch. You can learn from everybody. Everybody can teach you something. And if you learn something new, that's a good day. So that plane is going over right now. And so, yeah, I'm hoping that will help with the planes as well. So it looks like it is starting to slow down. Let me shine a light and see what the situation is. We'll give it a few more minutes. It is, let's see what real time is. I've been on for 77 minutes, 35, 40 thumbs up. Appreciate it. 6:15, still early. I'll get a chance to go to the grocery store, get some dinner, cook up a little something. I'm back at work again tomorrow. It's been a busy week. But you never know. Something might cruise through here again and grab a hold. Yeah. So this little location, outgoing tide, you can see the lines pushing to the left, incoming. So the river is over there, so the water is going to come in and go out. So you see the lines. I don't know if you kind of can, you really can't see it that well, but you see all the lines are going to the left right now. I don't have heavy weights on, but the incoming tide, you'll see it going the other direction. So typically what I should be doing right now is probably casting that direction and letting it drift over there. But that's where I want to be out there anyway. So we'll see. We will see as long as y'all are here. Let's see if we dip down, but if we get too low participation, that means y'all ready to go. $20 days till Christmas. Let's see if this light is still on. I don't know what the battery life on this thing is, so I guess but that's the good thing about having, they're giving you 2. You can take, when this one dies, you can charge the other one up. Same thing with those lights. I can probably get some of those portable chargers and keep those charged up, even though it's just easier than carrying a bunch of lights all over the place. Fishing and conversation. There you go, Jody. Hopefully more fishing or catching. The fishing is fishing, but the catching. But I'll take 4 and 1 miss. Pretty decent takedown. But as you know, for those who he'll be much rather watch someone fishing than listen to a talk, Tony. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Everybody's got talents. That's the good thing about the fishing community, catfish community at least. Everybody's got different talents, and some people are better at, talking and speaking and, educating, because that's important. And some people are just going to catch a lot of fish. Some people are going to catch big fish. Some people kind of combination of both. The conversation, yeah, we talk. There's a lot of good things. I think the more people talk, the more you learn about each other, especially with this community. Yeah, I hope that's cutting down on all the planes. You get to learn so much because everybody's, could be anywhere. You got the guys over in the UK, and you got people in Texas. You got people on West Coast, East Coast, down South, dirty South, Midwest, and you get a chance, especially when you're traveling, you hear about different spots and locations. You say, okay, I always wanted to fish Santee Cooper, but I don't hear people talking about it as much. I know Palmetto he talks about the Cooper, but when I used to read all the catfish magazines, they always said Santee Cooper. And so when I travel here shortly, we've been talking about Cape Fear in North Carolina, possibly, or some spot down in South Carolina, trying to get somewhere a little warmer in the next couple of weeks. But that same December when Brian B caught that 70, Fields to Water, there we go. I was fishing. I went down to the Lake Gaston and the Kerr Reservoir for the first time, and I was fishing on Christmas Day, and I caught a 33 right under the dock on the Kerr Reservoir. So, and then I went to that big dam, and just seeing that, I didn't fish on the dam, but just seeing that, how all the birds are sitting there waiting for the dam to start churning, and it was just amazing. That thing is huge. And then I did fish on Lake Gaston, and what we did, we rented those big RVs. We didn't drive it, but the guy brought the RV to the location, and then we stayed in the RV, and just to kind of get the experience. And we found out that you can't just run the water like you at home, because we ran out of water. So that was a learning lesson. But and then some guy gave me a bunch of fish. He went out. He was catching. I was fishing. So he had some bass. He had I don't think he had any catfish, but he had some he had enough. He gave me enough for us to have a nice little fish fry. Hate the chats with dirty talk and vulgar. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. We always John Boy's catfishing. Hello, Dave Garchar. Hello. It's a place and time for everything. I don't need to do that. Sometimes you get excited. You might slip up every now and then. You hook yourself. It's going to pop out. But for the most part, this is all about having fun, enjoying yourself. So, leave that other stuff alone, and try to catch some fish. And it is definitely slowing down here because the water is almost gone in this little spot. So we'll say, what time is it? We'll say we'll cap it off at 6:45, and that way everybody will get a chance to do what they need to do and be ready for 8 o'clock. I don't know if anybody's on at 7 or if anybody else is fishing. I know Skipjack Cindy, she's out there, likes to fish at night. Fishing with the Chad. Size Matters got one. 24.4 was a slow day. That's okay, but I'll take a 24, almost 25 pounder. Oh, Dennis M, aka brother-in-law. What is going on? It has been pretty decent. I've been out here for 86 minutes, right out of work. 4 on the bank, a 2-pound, a 4-pound, a 17, and a 19. So you can wind it back and take a look at those. And then one that was a pretty decent takedown. Probably should have let it sit a little bit longer. And then we'll see. So we're going to give this another, let's say about 20 minutes. Then I'll pack up and start getting on this road and heading home. Hopefully I get home in time to be in front of the TV by 8 and watch some Muskrat and Creole. Enjoying the nature. One bite. You're out there on the boat. Keep both hands on the steering wheel when you're driving. Because these people out here are just losing their minds on the road. Two days straight, literally 2 days straight, somebody had just walked. I'm driving, they just walk right out in front of me. I don't know what they eating, what they smoking, but I do know this. Ain't no man or woman strong enough to withstand a hit from that vehicle going 35, 40 miles an hour. Or 20. You can get some damage. I don't know what people are doing out here. You got to be careful. The big boat is on the rise. Center console, the little one, okay. Oh yeah, I think I'll make this an early night since we got 4 on the bank. Maybe I'll do my packing and organizing tonight, and then get a chance to get back out Thursday. Maybe I'll try to do a late night. I'm definitely going to try to get a few minutes in tomorrow night, like around 11 o'clock. I don't know if you saw this earlier, Dennis, but and I don't know if it gets loud if I get my mouth too close to the microphone, but to cut down on the wind and noise, this is attached to the phone, and everybody says this seems to work at least a little better, cuts down on some of the wind and noise. So that was the whole point. Tony, that's the way. Why is this heart in the way? I gotta get this heart. See this heart this heart right there is blocking some of the messages. So I have to wait for your message to come up a little higher. Tony, that's the way Charlottesville is. And they look at you while they're walking in front. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know what's going on. And then the people just darting in and out of traffic. This is like, anytime I see a Dodge Charger, I just start looking around. Yeah, Mardi Gras. Danny Stone, what's going on? Danny Stone, I'm going to probably stay out here another 15 minutes. I pulled over on the side on the way home, let the traffic die down a little bit. Looks like the speed has picked up a little bit, so I'm testing out some new equipment. So if you see that little, this is a lavalier. I think that's French. French for microphone attached to your neck. So that's attached to the phone. So to cut down on some of the wind, and it's always airplanes and helicopters and things of that nature over here. So but I got 4 on the bank, a 2-pounder, a 4-pounder, a 17, and a 19. It was almost 20. So not too bad. I'll take it. Don Johnson. Oh, you can't get rid of that heart. I don't know what is it there for. Catfish regulators, there he is. Oh yeah, it's much better. This spot, at least where I am right here, is much better at night than the day. And this is so ideally outgoing tide the first 2.5 hours of the outgoing tide. And that's been pretty consistent tonight. So I got 4 on the bank, 2 pounds, 4 pounds, 17 and 19. So I think I have to go back and look at the tide chart, but it was around, I think low tide was around 2:30, and I got out here probably around 4:30ish. So I was already at the end of that 2-hour window, but and so I wasn't, didn't know what to expect, and they were hitting that first hour, just bam, 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 bam. But yeah, this is a big difference. Fishing here in day and night, like to say, it's night and day. Difference between night and day. But overall, as I said earlier, going to 50. Yeah, 50 might be pushing it here. A 40, I can see it. Well, I guess if you can get a 40, you can get a 50. Yeah, I've done 40 here, 40 pounds. So it's possible. Probably not with the water this low, but with the right conditions, it's possible one could come through here. Oh, we still got 40 people on. I can't stop. Whiskers and Hogs Outdoors. Hello, hello. No BS. Well, I guess I got to hang out here a little bit longer. I don't want to hang up on y'all. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll recast. I'll do that. Recast. Yeah, regulators. I would have kept that. See, I can talk from all the way over here now. Yeah, I would have kept If I'd have caught a 17 and a 19 Saturday, I would have kept those. I would have kept them. So when the water gets low here, there's a few stumps. I can't see the stumps because it's just too dark. I must be hooked on to something, a log or stick or something. Oh, maybe not. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just a leaf. All right, let me get this out here one more time. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's get out. See if I can get out here in the middle. Oh, I keep forgetting. I got a lavalier now. I can talk from all the way over here. But can y'all see me? That's the question. Maybe I should put my bright jacket on. The lavalier. There we go. All right. Let's get this one back out here one more time. Okay. Have to live with it. So, let me show you this. So this Pen Battle 3, and I don't know why I didn't get more than one, but they were on sale for $86 on Black Friday. Now they're back up to $145. Why I got one, I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I thought it was going to stay that price, but that's one of the two. I did see a question about bait. So the bait is eel. That's the eel, leftover eel from the tournament on Saturday, and it's still catching fish. That's the good thing about eel, is that you can continue to use it. Just keep it on ice, you know. And it'll keep fishing. All right, let's get this other one out. I don't have any of my lights with me, so I'm not gonna stay out. I like this. Let me see. Yeah, the green light, solid light is on. Yeah, I can talk all the way over here. Gotta get used to it. See if I can get this one a little over that tree. All right, we'll see. Maybe they're coming in the shallows. We'll see what happens. A few more minutes. I'll get caught up in the chat here in a second. See what questions are coming up. All right. Okay. No BS, where are you located? Because I know there are some places that people order eel online, but how many 8-ounce nightmares have you had? 8 ounces, boy, I tell you. It was close. It was close. You never know. I will fish to the last minute. Don't count me out. It has happened. So you know what? We have so much fun. I wasn't even upset. Can't even be upset with that. It was just a good time. Just the strategy of what are you gonna keep, what are you gonna throw back. There's so many different variables. It could have went so many different ways. So yeah, whiskers and hogs. All right, I'm trying to make sure I catch up. And then Skipjack Cindy. Yep. Yeah. Oh, so I was talking about. Yeah, that's a great tournament. So reason I don't when this area I'm fishing right now, where it's very very low, I wouldn't use carp because the turtles like it, and the turtles will grab all that carp up, and I'll be fighting snapping turtles all night. So I don't want to do that. And then chicken doesn't do super well in this spot, but eel um, eel does pretty well. And this is that kind of that time of the year where the eel and carp kind of even out. At least in my opinion. Maybe Brian has got a theory. Um, you always try to keep both. I try to keep both, see which one is doing better. So far here it's been eel, but on the riverside it's been carp. So just trial and error. But without a doubt, for me, the first 3 weeks of December, fishing from the bank in this area is the best. And November is great as well. But those first 3 weeks of of December, then I can go back to the Fishing Chaos app and look up some of the fish I caught in the last couple of years. The 39 inches, the 40 inches, the 41s, 42s, on and on and on. All of those were in mostly November, December. And then it picks back up January. I mean, if you're brave enough to be out here in January, on a, some days it's not that bad. February, but then March it picks back up. April so. May can be good. June, July, yeah. August, September starts to get a little, well, maybe not August, September, a little better, but then November, December, that's where you want to be out here as much as you can. So the done deal now. We expect the tournament every year now. Twice a year would be better. Fish all year, pick weather and dress accordingly. That's it. I got some nice warm weather stuff, but like I said, I just came home from work, so I still got my work clothes on. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. So 641. We still got 37 still in. 46 thumbs up. Here we go. I said I was gonna go to 645. We'll stick it out a little bit longer. We'll hang out here a little bit longer. Yeah, 8 ounces. Been a lot of those tournaments that end up being really, really, really close. Surprisingly close. That people fishing from all over the place. Okay, you can still hear the airplanes, but you talk over them with no problem. Good. That's good stuff. So what I'll probably do if they ever go on sale again, because you know how these things go, you lose them. But at least they gave you two. I like that they gave you two, so you're already ahead. Um, this is one, and I know there's other models, but and I'll try to go out on my community page and put whichever one is. But everybody else has had, luck with similar devices that want to share their information. Please do. But this wasn't super expensive. Yep, if anything's still hanging out now. Let's see, I've been on for 105 minutes. So that's not quite 2 hours. Maybe we'll do that's what we'll do. We'll cut it off at 2 hours. How about that? That's 120. So we'll give it another 15 minutes or so. Take it to 7 o'clock, and that'll give me time to hopefully get home, or at least get close to home, and you can check out if anybody's got the link to Muskrat and Creole, you can throw it on there. You know what? I guess you know what I haven't done in a long time. I haven't been paying attention. Is let's see. I can okay. Throw some new moderators in here. I know it's been a long time. Haven't been paying attention. Let's try to. I think I did that one. Let's do that. Okay, something didn't work. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh man. I'll go with some folks I've been seeing in here for a long time. What else we got here? There we go. Okay. I can't tell which ones I've added. Doesn't probably won't highlight until the next time I. Oh yeah, I almost removed you. Probably till the next time I start one, I can see. Let's see. There we go. Right. Let's see. Okay, hang on. I think I got almost everybody. Let me see. Don Johnson. Oh, yep, he's already in. Okay. All right. I think that's everybody. John Boys. There we go. Oh, size matters. Hang on. Okay. There we go. All right. Here we go. All right. Hang on. I think I got. All right. Oh, and Big Slim. Okay. Here we go. All right. All right. If I missed anybody, I'll get you next time. Oh, now they're showing up. Okay. They weren't turning blue. Yeah, I would have kept that, man. I would have kept all these. I would have kept that 17 and 19, and put my feet up and watch the rest of the tournament. But oh, that's right. But Bobcat, I know they had reached their limit, but it looks like they were pulling some big ones. I don't know what ended up being his largest one, but I don't know if he had. I guess officially we had to give it to J.G. Hill because his counted. But I think Bobcat for Sizzle, they might have had something around 50 or over 50. I can't remember. But it was some good sized fish caught that morning. Oh, No problem, John Boys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in and helping out. I know I'll knock on some of this wood over here. I don't get too many crazy folks in my lives. Everybody's usually pretty low key, so we don't really have a lot of that stuff to deal with. But I think the main thing is moderate. I think people like seeing that wrench, and definitely helpful when needed. But if anybody's got the link to Muskrat and Creole or anybody else that's fishing tonight, go ahead and throw it on there and support as many people as you can. And we're going to get us another 10 minutes or so, and then I'll start. I guess I can probably have a lot of stuff out here. This can be a quick pack up. And that's another thing. We talk about catching fish late in tournaments up to the last 5-10 minutes. Packing up, you catch a lot of fish. What rod holders are you using, and what's good and bad about them? That's a great question, because there's nothing bad about them. I've been using. All right, let's let United Airlines go by. So, here we go. He called it. Now I'm gonna be patient this time. I'm gonna wait. Something's on. Well, I can hear him now. He dropped it still. No, he didn't. It's just a little guy. Sorry for the holler. I forgot I got a lavalier on now. I can't do all this hollering and screaming. Had to adjust my voice. Use my inside voice on the outside. Light's still green. Yep, here we go. Yeah, not a big one, but this will be number 5. Oh, he must be wrapped up with something. All right, we're gonna hoist them. Yeah, these this Hellcat's got a pretty good. I think this is a heavy action. Let me look. Yeah, I like the heavy on the Hellcat. So a little more confident hoisting up. But I have broke the rod tip off of that, of one of those whisker seekers, so I don't do that anymore. All right, we're not gonna weigh this one, but all right, you're gonna mess my pants up now. I got my work pants on, man. How did you do this? You tried to swallow the whole thing. I'm going to get back to that question about the rod holder. Give me 1 second. Matter of fact, I'll get them out of the car. All right. So you can get a better look. All right. Where are we at? Here we go. I want to say maybe about 5 or 6 pounds. This would have, if I caught this fish in the last 4 minutes of the tournament Saturday, you would have a different winner. If I caught this fish in the last 4 minutes, we would have a different result. But we're going to put this one back. That's number 5. All right. Okay. Let's throw this out. If we got a few more, it's still biting. And that water is getting really, really low. Let's see. He got this all tangled up though. Let's see. All right. We only got a few more minutes. We'll just throw it back out there, see what happens. I forgot I don't have to speak as loud with the lavalier. I can give a TED talk. Has anyone ever done a catfish TED talk? I had to do one of those. Well, I guess they do them at CatCon. All right, let's throw that back out. All right. So since we got I'm all up in the trees. All right. I gotta pay attention. I don't have any bells on, so I better. When I'm running back and forth to the car, I like to. When I'm packing up, I like to keep the bells on. So if in case I gotta start running, I think I'll do that. So I'm gonna go and grab, so I can answer that question. I'm gonna go grab those rod holders out of the car real quick and leave these in the ground. Now the difference between, so these are monster rod holders. Let me just say that they were monster rod holders designed for the bank, and they have these stakes, and you can get. I have additional extended, so you got different sizes. You can lift it up higher, and these glow under black lights. So let me get and show you the two different ones. Be right back. I'll start throwing some of this stuff in the car too. All right, I think I probably disconnected. I think we proved it. It looked like it stayed connected this time. Maybe. I don't know if you can still hear me or not, but I'm already in the trunk of the car. So, all right, so that's one, and we'll get the other. All right, and I'm on the way back. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Dennis, call your sister, tell her I'm on a live stream. All right, let's see. Rod going down when he turns. Yeah, that happens all the time. Oh, did the rod go down? Did I miss it? Okay. All right. See who came in. Trophy Seekers Outdoors. Hello, hello. Catfish in Fresno is in. All right. Okay, it did stay connected that time? Okay, all right. So the question was about rod holders, so let's go through that real quick. So, two different. So, anybody's got a boat familiar with monster rod holders. So this is the stake you put into the ground. So you see how long that is, and you know I need to readjust it, but typically you should probably want it pointing that way. So you step on the stake, you can tilt it, you know, whichever angle you want to go. But once that goes down in the ground, it's not going anywhere unless Fishing Fever, hey, unless you just like right on the ledge of the bank with some loose ground, which I did one time, but that wasn't the fault of the rod holder. That was my fault. But if you like where I'm at right now, there's no way that rod is coming out of that rod holder. So that's the individual. So you can buy these. I'm doing my TED talk. This is our new product. This is their new product. It ain't mine. Their new product. It's not even new anymore. All right. So this is the individual. So, and also, this is called the Bankmaster Pro. So this is like a T-bar. So you can put up to three, same stake. And you also can get extensions to raise this. If you go to CatCon, their factories in Kentucky. So, they were able to give me some additional extensions while I was there 2 years ago. But this one, the green, I like the green because you can see the green, they glow on the black light. But same thing, you set this stake down in the ground, you just plant it, and you put it down in there, it's not going anywhere. So the answer to how do I like these rod holders, I love them. I've got some others, but these are ones, if you see me fishing, 90% of the time I'm going to have these. Obviously, you got to be on the bank in the ground with these to work. So if you're on concrete, that's different. But there's one spot where there's concrete below the ground. It's like it's over top of the metro. So sometimes it's hard to get it down in that concrete. But I know the spots where you can put the rod holders in. So, but anyway, so these go on sale from time to time as well. I'm sure you'll be able to get a good deal if you're going to CatCon, because this is Steve Douglas's product. So I'm sure you can get the best deal probably in Kentucky. So I hope that answers the question. But yeah, and you see, I can tilt this. What did I do? Oh, now see, what is that? This looks like Russian or something. Oh, see, now there we go. We just talked about how I never have any problems. And now they're starting up. Yeah, it's very heavy duty. And I can tilt I know I'm behind in the chat, but if I tilt that down, you can see what that looks like. They ain't going nowhere. And, now getting the phone from not falling over, that's a different story. Johnny Small Pepper, huh? Okay. Tony Talk. Yeah, that's good. We call it a Tony Talk. But you gotta when you do those Tony Talks, you gotta walk around. I don't have the right clothes on tonight. You can barely see me. Yeah, you too can catch a catfish. You can do it. I know you can do it. But anyway, I think it's getting pretty close to where I said Douglas. Who did I miss? John Johnson. I think I got everybody. I think y'all kicked Johnny Small Pepper out. Yes, indeed. All right. So it is 7:02. We know we got another show coming up at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to start packing some of this stuff up. It's not a lot. And see if we can get a pack up bite maybe. Put these rod holders back in. Put the sling back in. I got to find a way. I got to find a way to clean these slings. This holds a lot of fish odor. Fishing in the dark. Fishing in the dark. Oh, hopefully I have to test all this stuff out. Now I'm doing my Tony talk from the trunk. Yeah. I keep forgetting. All right. As long as this green light stays solid, I think it's working. I just have to figure out a way, since this is using the port on the phone, so I can't charge it. So I guess I have to get some type, and maybe y'all know if there's an iPhone, I guess it's got to be a lightning cable that acts as a charger and will support this device, and then I'll be able to use it without worrying about the battery running down on the phone. Parker Pursuits. There we go. All right, we'll add another one there. 2, 4, 17, 20 by 50. Yep, you got it, Steve Ransom. You got him. And miss one. Y'all would be amazed if you could see how low this water is. I literally probably could walk all the way across. This thing does not want to close. All right, come on. I guess I gotta. What did I do? Okay. All right, let's throw this one in. This is when they really start biting. As soon as you put the net away, that's when they come. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Thank you all for coming in. Parker Pursuits. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Brian B. They do have a splitter for the phone. Okay. That will work. That will work. All right, let's see. How do we want to do this? Let's take this light. Yeah, I like these little lights. These things are, well, if I shine it, you won't be able to see it. Pretty compact. Just fold it up. And it is called, I don't know how to pronounce that, Giggle Love. Giggle Love. Giggle Love. There you go. Somebody did a video. So when I bought this on Amazon, I was looking. I was like, hey, that looks like my fishing spot. So somebody advertised this from Haynes Point. So I don't know if it's somebody locally here in DC, Virginia, Maryland, whatever, that makes these. But if you go to Amazon and buy this, you'll see, the photo. Somebody was fishing in Haynes Point. All right, let me get this one out of the tree so I don't forget it's over here in the tree. This one still has 3 bars too. And how long have I had it out here? A couple hours? Well, maybe not a couple hours, maybe not the whole time, but it's still showing 3 bars. I charged it up last night, and let me see what else. This might be boring if you've already seen these, but if not, you might as well show it while we're packing up. But you can see I think you can charge it up by either or the regular USB or that micro USB, and then I guess this tells you how much charge you have left. But for a lightweight black light, it does pretty good. See the difference already? They're sold on. Oh, well, that's why. I guess that's why, Brian B. If y'all selling them, I guess I'm a little late. Y'all gotta give me a commission on anything that I sell tonight. Yeah, you're right, Danny Stone. I think you can. And so that way, in one of those small battery packs, and they should work, really well. Look, I got 2 of them now. Imagine those other ones. Look at that. That's 2 right there. Hey, and I guess I don't know if Triple City Anglers is giving you any discount or not, but you got a Triple City Angler in the chat, so there you go. GigaView, GigaLove. I won't even ask. And you can charge your phone. Okay. Well, there we go. Like I said, you learn something new every day. All right. Which one should I put in first? Which one caught the most? I guess both of them caught about the same. All right. That one's probably further out. All right. Let's bring this one in first. This is turtle time out here now. Oh, look at that. I'm already crossed over the line somewhere. So I can't see anything. I forgot my headlight. I think I might go ahead and reuse these eels again for another night. So you see that? Somebody was asking about the bait, a little chopped up eel. All right. Will we get a pack up bite? We are running out of time. I like this microphone. I'm so used to yelling into the phone. I don't know how to act now. So I do have a question for Brian B and Triple City. I know haven't purchased a rod yet. I know you told me you were going to have the spinning rods at some point in time. If you do have them, I'm probably going to, unless I see you around here somewhere, I'll probably do all my rod buying at look, I can walk away from the phone now. I'll do all my rod purchasing at CatCard. Look at that. Y'all need to sell these on Triple City Anglers, these lever lures. I need to get some of y'all stuff behind. I can't see anything in here right now. I'll just do this stuff in the morning. I don't know if Dennis is still on or not. But okay. All right. One dark rod left. Look, I'll be stretching it out too. All right, I'll put the light away, and I'll put the chair away, and then I'll get the rod. Now, Brian, I don't know if you noticed or not, but maybe did the company change names? Because there's another one. The first one I bought was this Neonic, and it's very similar, except for that's got one, and this has got two. This was called Neonic, but everything else looks identical. So, I don't know what the deal is with that. And maybe you do, since you sell them. All right. Put my chair away. Don't look like we're going to get a pack-up bite tonight, but you never know. Okay. All right, what do we got here? All right. Looks like folks are rolling out. We got 27. End up with 27. Neonic is what is for sale on the site. Okay, gotcha. All right, well, they work. I give you that much. They work. So, all right, I'm gonna shut this down. It's about 7:16. Y'all got about 45 minutes for the next show. Muskrat and Kiro, go ahead and check them out. And I'm gonna try to get out. It's pronounced Neon Ick. Okay, got it. Neon Ick. Neonic. Okay. All right. I'll wait for the TED Talk when y'all introduce your next product line. But all right, everybody. If I don't go live before Saturday, good luck to everybody. It'll be fishing. Which you are like better of those two? So I think the one with the two lights seems to be brighter. The Giga Love. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think that was a little bit brighter than the other one, but I can't remember what the difference in price was. It's probably about $5 or $10 difference. Did you say they do TED Talks? Yeah. Oh, Murillo, I know you just. What in the world is that out there? See this right there? There we go. Thanks for putting that out there. This is this new cuts down on the wind, cuts down on the airplanes. You can barely even hear it now. And you can wander around the bank. You can talk from here. You can talk from the car. It's for talking. And it plugs right into the phone, cuts down on the wind. Yes, sir, Murillo. There we go. All right. There you go. You got the link. Thank y'all for coming in. LG Bass, appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, and I will catch up to y'all a little bit later. Thanks for coming in. Down Long, appreciate you.